everyone, it's Kim. Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a dilemma. So I'm going to jump right in. We're not even going to just kind of give an intro or anything. I have a dilemma. So let me show you what that dilemma is. I have this box. Okay, I'm going to set it down because it's a little heavy. So Amazon brought me a new delivery today. And my thoughts is that I was going to unpack the box and I was going to put it away. So in this box, I have my second set of new dishes that I purchased. I purchased a set of, it was a 6-piece set, 6 servings, 6 place settings, I guess is what you call it. And I had bought them and I decided that I would just wait, maybe next month I would buy the next set so that I would have a 12-piece setting. So great plan, right? That's what I'm thinking, great plan. So the problem is that these dishes are much larger and a different shape than my old set. You see where I'm going with this, right? Guess I kind of gave a little away in the title. So anyway, I'm not going to be able to fit this entire set in the normal spot that I normally keep them. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to go ahead and unbox these dishes, get them in the dishwasher, and when those are done, I thought that maybe I would take you along with me as I try to reorganize this cabinet. Now I know that I've received a few comments about how organized I am and how put together and how I do things. Everybody has an ugly little secret. And my cabinets are not as organized as I would like them. I'm going to give you a sneak peek here in just a second. But I thought that since I know that they're not going to fit, what I would do is I would reconfigure this cabinet. I would tell you or take you along with me with my decision-making process on how I decide what I keep, what I don't keep, what I give away, what I throw away. And we would go from there. So, are you ready? This is really hard for me because I never really opened my cabinets for anybody. So, here we go. So, this is going to be my challenge. So, I hope that you're interested to see how I do this. I'll explain what you're seeing here on the inside of my cabinets as well as I'm going through my decision-making process. So I might take a couple little snippets of me unboxing this box just to kind of show you how it was packaged, what I bought, and you'll see a link below to my Amazon shop. I just created that. I know I get asked all the time what waffle maker I'm using, what Instant Pot I'm using, which Kasori brand pressure cooker I'm using, what crock pot I have. So I thought to make it easier, I went ahead and created an Amazon shop that gives you direct links to each of the items that I use, because I do my research, but it seems like there's a lot of items that just seem to end up cheaper on there. And also I have my dishes, the link to my dishes on there as well. So I have that there to make it easier for you. And also, I think, I haven't figured out all the details yet, but I think I get a small percentage if you decide to purchase something from there. But it's explained when you click the link, it'll explain how that works. So anyway, let me get this box open, and then we'll get started on this organization project. It's kind of scary, right? All right, stay tuned. Now I really like how these are packaged. They're packaged very tightly so that they don't get broke. And I really like that. So I'm hoping that this set is just as perfect as my last set. So we're gonna go ahead and get these out here on the counter and then I'll show you what I have. Okay, you can see that these are packaged again very well. I like how they have the cardboard in between so it makes things a little safer in transit. So I'm going to go ahead and get these pieces out of here. I'm going to get these into the dishwasher, and once those are done, or maybe once they're going, we'll go ahead and get this started. I'm not sure how noisy my dishwasher will be. I do not have one of those super quiet ones. So maybe we'll wait till that's done and then we'll dig into this cabinet. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Forgive me if this angle is odd. I've tried to figure out a couple of different angles, and I wanted to have the cabinet in the view as well as the counter where I'm gonna be placing everything. So I thought that might be better. Again, my first time doing this on camera. If there's a better angle, we'll figure it out. So let's just get started. So my first thought was that I would go ahead and pull everything down so that I would know what I have in here. And I know that I just randomly store things in here that probably shouldn't be in here as well. So let's just start pulling things out. So first of all, I see jars. I typically make my oatmeal in the jar and use some of my jars for storage. I really don't need to have those in the cabinet, so I'm just going to set these off to the side for now. And what I thought I would do is I would place like items together so that I can decide at the end which ones I want to keep. So coffee cups over here. I'll put some plastic cups on this side. Straws. We do use straws in our house. I'm going to set those over here. Again, you can hear the grandchildren in the background. They're hanging out with their Nana today. Salt and pepper shakers. I don't even use these. Random jar of sauerkraut. I seriously have no idea how some of this stuff got in here. I'll try to speed this up instead of actually talking through. We'll try to get everything out of here and then we'll kind of go through where we're at from there. Measuring cups definitely don't need to be in here. They're totally in the wrong spot. Okay, first shelf cleared. Let's get the second one going. Does anybody have any of those candle warmers? Because apparently I need 7 packages of these. We're gonna set these off to the side on the table. I definitely don't need those in the cabinet. Oh look, here's a couple more. we have a lot of straws. Measuring cups. Wine glasses. Apparently a little bottle. I might need that later. All right, I'm gonna grab a chair. Okay, I'm sure that angle was really great with me climbing in and out of the chair, but I'll try to speed through some of that. Hopefully I'll remember to do that. All right, so I have that cabinet cleaned out. I'll bring you back over, I'll take a picture of that, and then I'm gonna get some cleaner and I'm gonna wipe those cabinets down. I don't know about you, but I don't empty my cabinets that often, so since I'm doing that now, it's the perfect opportunity to give it a quick little wipe. Okay, so here is the inside of my cabinet and what I have to work with. And here is I have no idea, the amount of junk that I had sitting up there. So, you know, I did take those candle warmer melt things and I set those off to the side, and I had a couple of coffee cups that I set off to the side as well. So this is what we have to work with. So I'm gonna get you back on the tripod and let's get started. Okay, I thought it was better to get this angle now, and we can work together on deciding on what we're going to do. So my wine glasses, I am going to keep my wine glasses and I'm gonna put them back up here. But you can see I have this one that's a Cabernet, no match. And I have this, oh, I do have a Cabernet match. I lied. All right, so the Cabernet will stay. And then I have this one here that's a Christmas one. I may just go ahead and keep this out for a decoration, and then I will get rid of this one at the end of the Christmas season. I don't know if you can see what that says, but it says, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, but if the white runs out, I'll drink the red. So put that off to the side, and we'll keep that one. So I'm going to throw my glasses back up here. Because I do use those. So what I think I'll do is I'll take our bar glasses and I will throw those back up there as well. At least keep the like items together, and I'll jump up here and straighten those up in just a second. But at least I know those are some of the things we want to keep. Now, martini shaker and my husband's mug, we'll put that back up there. Slide that up in the corner. And these glass glasses we've had forever and we use these, so I'm going to put those up there as well. Try to keep the bigger ones up and out of the way. Now our stainless steel mugs, we use these a lot in the summer. I'm almost kind of considering maybe, I don't know. We're gonna think on these. I'm gonna set these aside and just think about them for a minute. And anything I set aside, I'll put back on the counter before we do anything with. Does anybody put their user manuals up in their cabinets? This one lone one here, I'll take that down and put that back in the box. Now I do have a couple of dishes here that were from my old set that need to go to my son. So I'm going to set those aside because those really don't need to go back up in the cabinet. And my new dishes, I'm going to put those back in the same configuration where they were. And I have these plastic plates, and the grandkids use them. They prefer them, so I'm going to keep those as well. Let's see how many of those fit once I get my new dishes out of here. Coffee cups, my Contigo coffee cups, love them. So these are definitely going back up there because I use those daily. And I got a couple more that are sitting over by the coffee pot. Now my NutriBullet, these are my extra cups. Hard. I'm going to set these aside too. We'll decide what to do with those in a second. We're just going to get those out of the way. I have a random cup of bolts. I'm sure that can go out to the garage. And I have the other Contigo mug here. Now I have a random wine glass, no match, garbage. And then I have my Wizard of Oz coffee cups. I think I'll put that in with my Halloween stuff because I haven't finished packing that away yet. And that way I can bring those out and display those at Halloween. And that way they're not up in the cabinet because again, that's not something I use daily. Water bottles. I do use my water bottles. And I think I'm going to have to figure out where to store those again. We're going to set that off to the side. We'll decide on that one in a minute. And then we have our pile of plastic cups. Plastic, some grandkids' cups. So here's my question to you. How many plastic cups is enough as I'm dumping these all over? So these ones we got from the Mud Hens. Do I really need to keep these? No. I'm going to put those in the trash. This set here, we use these all the time. This one here looks like it's a different one. Garbage. We'll keep those. I'll throw those back up in the cabinet because again, we do use those all the time. And then our stainless steel mugs, again, I use those and carry those with me a lot. So those are going right back up in the cabinet as well. Again, my NutriBullet, another NutriBullet glass. I don't use those that often. I don't know why those are still here, you know, up here anyway. All right, so coffee cups. This is going to be a huge decision here. But I think before we get started on those, let's grab our dishes out of here. I think they're done. They're still hot. I'm going to let those cool down just a little bit longer. We'll just keep working along in this cabinet. Okay, so my white bowls, I'm going to put in here as well. At least I'm kind of getting a pile together, right? This cup, no idea, no match. Garbage. I don't know what that is. Garbage. This is a funny one. This is our remote to our old fireplace. Why do I still have this? Garbage. All right. I'm going to jump back up in the chair. I'm going to straighten this top cabinet out. I will take another picture as to where we're at, and then we will continue on. Okay, now we're going to switch views so that you can see as I'm putting the stuff away. And then when I'm done, I'll show you what I have left. First, going to get our dishes in here. Since they're still a little hot to touch, I thought I'd just throw my gloves on and see where we're at as far as our plate height. It's like I'm going to pare down my plastic plates. like we'll keep 4. 2 more going in the garbage. Actually, 5 going in the garbage. I had forgotten I had more in the dishwasher. Okay, we've got those in there. Only 6 of those are going to fit. So now I have to decide, am I going to run the other 6 off to the side? They will fit. Okay, looks like they all fit there. That's a good spot for those. Just making sure you could see them. Okay, got another plastic cup. Again, I may pare those down later. Okay, I have these little cute coffee cups here. I'm going to put these back up here because I'm definitely keeping those. And you know what? I may just put those on this shelf. My husband's Menards coffee cups. We will keep those. Okay, this coffee cup, Christmas, I'm going to leave this out and use that as part of my decoration somewhere. Hopefully you. This one here. And then my husband has his camo cup. He likes to drink his coffee out of that on the weekends. I have another Christmas mug. I'm going to leave that out, decide if I want to use that. I may, nope, I'm going to get rid of it. That's another toss item. Right? Sometimes you have to make some really hard decisions. Okay, 3 more random coffee cups going in the trash. I have my fall ones. I'm going to put those away in my fall decorations. Try to get them in there. I thought these were really cute. Okay. My standbys, I use these all the time, so I'm going to put those back in there. My husband's Papa Cup going back in here. Okay, so then we start running into these. The grandma, the kid ones, more kid ones. And that's when you have to start making a decision of which ones you want to keep and which ones you have room for. So of course, I'm going to keep my grandma ones, and I'm going to put them right back up in my cabinet. Because I think now that I've started throwing some stuff away, I may have the real estate for it. Now, if my kids are watching, we have Mr. Feet. Mr. Feet will eventually go to one of my children, but as they always argue and fight over which one is going to get Mr. Feet's going right back up in the cabinet. So now I have some random items here that I need to start making decisions on. Plastic cups can go back up here, because again, we use those all the time. I'm going to put this up here. Because again, they fit there very nicely. I'm not sure. I bought these salt and pepper shakers and this oil bottle. I'm gonna put these back up here because I'm not sure. I do have the matching bowls for these. So I'm going to hold on to those for now. And I'm going to put my, I've lost them. Oh, here they are. I am going to put my measuring cups back up here because this is where I always reach for them at, and that's where I'm used to them being. And although they're really not technically a dish, if I put them anywhere else, I'm going to be in trouble. Now I do have these Pampered Chef measuring cups. I'm going to gift those to somebody. So I'm going to set those off to the side. And then I have my random hardware for my cabinets, and I'm just going to put that back in a coffee mug just so I have them up in the cabinet where they need to be. Okay, so I'm going to switch the angle back. And we're going to see what else I have. So again, another random coffee cup. I know I'm going to have to pare down those coffee cups sooner or later. Sooner or later, I'll do that. All right, so my other two stainless steel cups, I have room for those here. So I'm just going to pop those back in the cabinet so I don't have to look for those later. And then I'm going to take my straws, my random straws that I have here, and I'm going to put those in my drawer so that I have those up and out of the way. Now since I have this random cup here, I'm going to move these straws into one of my glass jars, and I'm going to toss this cup. Again, one more out of the way, and we'll put our straws back up normally where they're at. Okay, so this leaves us with our garage door openers, which are always right here. My little measuring cups, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put those up here where my other ones are, so I have all my measuring cups together, just my glass fancy ones. And then I have these random kid cups, so I'm just going to go ahead and put these up here because my grandkids do use these. Maybe not so much the Spider-Man one. We'll get rid of that one. We'll keep the spill-proof one. And then this random storage thing I never use anymore. I'm gonna get rid of that as well. So I have my water bottle that we were trying to decide on. I think I'm just gonna slide that right here in my cabinet. And then make a decision on what I'm going to do with those glass jars, which I will probably just box those up and put those downstairs with the rest of the jars. Random items, I'm just going to go ahead and toss those as well. I've just been tossing things in my sink as I go. Sauerkraut, the jelly that I jarred, I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the cabinet with the food. And then I'll put my little bottle of alcohol in here just for hard times, right? Just, you know, just in case. Put that baby right at the top. All right, so, wow. I think that's it. I'm going to show you what the end of my cabinet looks like. I'll talk to you about what's hanging on my doors, and I think we'll wrap this video up. I'm really glad I did this because of the fact that I don't think my cabinets have ever been this clean. And I don't think I've ever had this much room in here. I don't even know where half my stuff is now. I mean, it just, wow. I can't believe how much room I still have in here. All right, so let's get you up here. I'll show you what I have. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. I do have that empty spot there. I'm gonna try not to fill that up with a bunch of junk. We'll see how that goes because I have a bad habit of doing that. On the counter, we have left the jars that I'm going to put away, my Magic Bullet, NutriBullet, whatever you call that thing. I think it's a NutriBullet. I'm going to put that with my NutriBullet. I have this stack of wax melts, which I'm going to put in the linen closet where they should be. these straws that I had up there, I'm gonna put these in the drawer, in my kitchen drawer. We had some random coffee cups. I had my holiday ones. Those are going to go in my fall stuff. I'm gonna leave this out for a little bit of Christmas decoration. These two are going to go into my Halloween stuff. And my other 3 coffee mugs are gonna go up here at the top. I may just have to move my, I don't wanna move you too fast. I'm gonna move these measuring cups down a shelf and put my coffee cups there. So I'll do a picture at the end to show you where everything is at. Now, my cabinets. Now, if you are like me and you always have to refer to times and such, what I did is I put a copy of the George Foreman grill cooking times here so that I could just open the cabinet and refer to those. I had a couple of recipes that I really like, which I'm probably going to take that one down because I really don't cook those anymore. My stuffed pepper soup, which I have there, and some brown rice and pressure cook times. So these are just things that I always forget because I don't cook them that often, so I just have them here. I should just transfer those to my my recipe box, and that would be that, getting that out of the way. Now on the other side, sometimes I make pancakes from scratch. There's my recipe for my pancakes and my biscuits. And I was always trying to figure out what to make. So what I did is I just did a grid and I wrote down a list of foods that would help me get through my month. So different categories like casserole or pasta, crock pot, beef, chicken, you get the idea. So I just put a list of things there so that I would have that when I got ready to do my grocery shopping or if I just needed something to jar my memory. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these last couple things put away and then I will take a final picture. And thanks for coming along with me today while I cleaned up this cabinet. Now, if you like this type of video, please let me know in the comments and maybe I'll open door number 2 in my kitchen. No promises, but let's see how it goes. Let's see, like I said, let's see if you like this because it motivated me to get this done because I got those new dishes and I'm super happy that at least now they all match and now I can start doing the accessories in just that plain white. So again, thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.